Hi everybody, this is Alian Vansilla welcoming you to Action Research. I am on top of San Francisco and I want to record this very quick video to give you a 30,000 feet view of what Action Research is, because I believe that action research happens outside of the classroom in the hustle and bustle of the city. I have using a microphone to cancel out all the noise that I'm hearing right now, but I would love to share this noise with you to hear what I'm hearing right now coming from the hustle and bustle of the city. The people interacting with one another, practice happening every day in the city, right? Action research is an approach to research that is going to help you come alongside you. First, improve an area of your practice, a focused area of your practice. But second, because this is research, generate new knowledge and new theories from your research, from your own practice. So it is very important to engage in this action research project with this understanding that this is an action research, which means action, focusing on taking some action in one aspect of your life here in the hustle and bustle. And the second part is research, generating new knowledge. The purpose of any research is to contribute to the body of knowledge. So the way we're going to write this up at the end and the way we're going to present this hopefully is going to contribute and move the body of knowledge from a little bit further with your research on your own practice. So let me give you three just big things about what action research is. First, action research starts with you, starts with your practice, starts with you as a person, who you are embedded in your practice. What do I mean by this? If you want to improve anything in your practice, first you're going to have to answer two very important questions. First question is, what is it that I am doing? What am I doing? What am I currently doing? You will notice you think you know what you're doing, but if you focus your attention and you turn that camera and you turn the focus of this research on your practice, current practice of what you're doing right now, you will discover that you're doing things that you yourself were not aware that you're doing. Things you've learned from others, things you're doing just through the dynamic of your work or your practice or personal life. You don't even realize you're doing them. And the moment you focus your attention on this, you will come out with a lot of results, and we call them research findings on what you're doing. Second, because this is research and is going to push you to go deeper than maybe you're comfortable going, but you're going to have to go beyond the apparent perceived realities. Second, you're going to have to answer the question, why? Why are you doing what you're doing? And this is a very difficult question because, for example, if you are a minister that wants to improve what the way you deliver sermons, you're going to answer the question. First, you're going to answer the question, what are you doing? And you're going to have to look in the exact way of how you interact, your body language, everything in that. But second, you're going to have to answer the question, why? Why are you doing what you are doing? So we'll get into details in the class, no problem. But it is more for you to have this general understanding. You're going to put the first focus is on you. What are you doing? Why are you doing these things? Second question is, what is an area of your practice that you would like to improve? What is that area? If you want to improve an area of practice, do not change anything or do not start doing anything until you have the answer to these two questions. What you're doing, what are you doing, and why? After that, you implement the change. You say, okay, I want to try and change my practice with this. I'm going to use this approach or this change. And what you're doing in the third phase of action research is you're starting to collect data on how did that change impact your own practice. Basically, I'm going to summarize it like this. What you're doing right now is frozen in a process that is set by you. You've been doing this for a long time. Somebody said that practice makes it perfect. I disagree with that statement, and I think perfect practice makes it perfect. You've been doing the same thing over and over again, and that didn't help you change or improve. What helps you improve is that you understand, you assess what needs to change, and you are focusing all your energy on changing that aspect, right? So your process your process is frozen. The way you do things, you've been doing them for a long time. when you turn this light on what you're doing, your practices, and asking the what and the why question, you're unfreezing this. You're opening it up. Now you're putting the change in there. What you're going to do in the last phase of action research, you close it back in, and you start doing you continue doing your life or your practice or your ministry with this change included in it. And now you're going to collect data and say, how did that change impact? Was it a positive impact? Is it sustainable? Is it going to impact and help the community around me or the people that I'm working with? You're collecting this data, and then we're going to go in the part of analyzing this information and, of course, publishing the results, which I believe is going to be really powerful, because your first part alone has helped you improve your practice. Just if we stop at focusing on yourself, what you're doing and why, answering those questions has already improved your practice, I believe. But in order to impact sustainable change, we're going to go through this whole process. And please don't forget, in this class, we are using principles of action research. We're not going to do an entire action research project. We're using just the principle, the big chapters of action research, because an action research project would take years to complete, a full, complete action research project, right? So in this class, we're taking principles of action research, the self-assessment, the focusing on improving practice, methods of research and collecting data, and then presenting and analyzing. So these principles we're using to impact your practice with something that you have learned in your MA program. Again, I really want to welcome you to this class. This is a 30,000 feet view of action research and of San Francisco. I really hope you're going to enjoy this class. You're going to love this class. And I believe, based on all the other students that I've heard, that this class is going to have a major impact on your life. God bless you guys. See you in the classroom.